Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farm Manager 2018. We've got our field of strawberries here, now ready to pick. So the first thing that we're going to do today is we're going to go to machines. We're going to autofill that, so we've got an Etos tractor, we've got a box trailer, we've got Alice Robson who is going to be driving the tractor. And let's just make sure we got a full round. Ooh, we have 3 tractor drivers in here. This is no good. This is no good at all. Let us go to our house for seasonal employees and let us hire just a few more. So I'm going to take off the permanent ones and we're just going to go through very quickly and we're going to get all the 5 of 5s and 4 of 5s that we can find so that they are ready to start the first picking of the season. And we've also got more ploughing, more cultivating and a lot of planting that we want to get done as rapidly as possible so that we've got harvesting that we can do later on in the year. So let's go back into there, and then we go to the machines, and then we will autofill, like that, and then we can scroll down through. Okay, that's much better. There. Okay, strawberries are away. We've got 3 lots of spraying done on there, 3 lots of spraying done on there. That's all perfect. This one down here is all ready to go. That one there is also all ready to go. This one here is needing some fertilizer on it. That being said, though, I've got ploughing being done up here. That is the only field that is being ploughed at the moment, so I'm going to get some more ploughing being done. And go to machines, autofill, there, I've got a plough and a tractor, and I'm going to do the same up there. Yes, because the other jobs are quicker. Ploughing takes a while, so I want to get those I want to get those underway. Now, we had a whole load of problems last episode with it being really laggy with the ploughing. It's still a little bit laggy, however, there's something that I discovered. So I'm going to show you this one. Go into settings right here. Go to graphics right here. Now I have resolution on there. And I have vertical sync on. That stops it from going any... You don't actually have to have vertical sync. Now I've got... you can't actually see, I'm pointing up here, but you can't see my frame rate counter. That is currently on 35. Vertical sync stops the frame rate from going higher than what your actual screen is. Now my vertical sync is 60 frames. So my screen, it syncs my screen with the game, so it doesn't go any higher than 60 frames a second. You can turn this off, actually, and it will improve your... It can improve your frame rate slightly. If your frame rate continuously runs below 60 frames a second, it can actually make a difference. If you're continuously running above 60 frames a second, you may notice tearing on the screen. I get this quite a bit in Gold Rush. Or it was before I engaged the vertical sync. So if you notice like tearing, the graphics like sort of trying to split apart a little bit, turn vertical sync on and that will almost always cure that problem. So I'm turning the vertical sync off. Graphics quality, I'm leaving that on very high, but the full screen without a frame was ticked. I've unticked that one now, so it's just on full screen, and I noticed immediately as soon as I did that I had a bit of a difference. So I'm going to apply this one a minute, and hopefully it won't kill my recording. Doesn't seem to have killed anything at the moment. Seems alright. All seems good. So if I just press escape there a minute and we come out, is it any better with the vertical... see, the vertical sync thing, I don't think is really going to make a vast... It might make a difference when you're scrolling around a little bit. Don't think it does. I almost always have vertical sync on whenever I'm playing a game. It's something that I almost always have on and have engaged. Right now, though, it seems to... she seems to have slowed down a bit. So, but it might just be all of these people here that are going. But, I think I'm going to go back and I'm going to put that one back on again, just to see if it does make a difference. Because generally, the full screen without a frame, as soon as I did that one, that seemed to make quite a difference. And going back into the game now, no, it doesn't seem to have made much difference, whether it's on or off, to be honest. Vertical sync, though, is usually for when you've got higher frame rates, and you want to bring it down a bit so that you stop that awful screen tearing visual that you can sometimes get. Now, we've got strawberries planted in there. We've got tomatoes growing there, and there, and there, and there. And we don't have anything growing in this one. This one needs to be planted. Crop quality is... Oh, no, it needs to be cultivated. We need to cultivate this one. Let's get that one cultivated. There we go. And then this one is cultivated. So that is the only one there that needs to be cultivated and worked through. And then it'll be fine. Everything will be tickety-boo as soon as that is done. And... other jobs that I want to do. I want to get this one here planted. So we're going to go into there, and then I'm going to choose cherry saplings like that, and machines, and I'm going to auto... Why? What? What am I supposed to use for planting cherry saplings? There must be a special tree planter or something. Let us pause a moment. We've got to set some people going here, so let's just get those going a minute. And you as well. And autofill. There we go, right. And then we can go over to the machine market, and we can see what we're going to need for planting an orchard. I don't know. I'm not actually aware of... Oh, orchard planter, new machine. We might actually want the orchard planter. That might have something to do with it. So we want that one right there. It's only 360 for a new machine, so we will buy that one. Yep. Where are we going to put you? I don't suppose it really matters where we put you. Let's put you in there. You're out the way. And I want another tractor. I do actually want an orchard tractor, and I'm going to want an orchard sprayer as well. So I'm going to get that one there, which I'm going to buy, and that one is going to go on to that little lot there. And then I'm going to go tractors, and we're going to get an orchard tractor, that one right there, which is a very small tractor. That's, yeah, everything else is fine. So I'll buy that one right there, and you are going to go on to number 11 as well. So we've got one orchard tractor at the moment. I don't think we need any more than that. Just the one should be fine. So we'll wait for that one to turn up. Now, this field over here, soil moisture is down a little bit. We want to put pumpkins in here, so we're going to go to choose, and then I'm going to have a look down through, and we're going to go pumpkin seeds. Buy 29 kilos of pumpkin seeds for that field right there. Then this field here needs a bit of fertilizer. Before I start spreading manure on that field, I'm going to order in the cucumber seeds that we're going to need for it. We've got all the ones that we're going to need, so we'll come out of there. We will go to this one, and I will choose liquid manure on there. Machines, autofill. Madison can go out and she can do that job. I got that field is being cultivated. This field up here can also be cultivated, as long as I've got the... I don't have the tractor for it. I no longer have any tractors. Okay, let's carry it on. I'm going to speed that up a little bit. Just get a little bit of oomph going. And what do we got in here? So, tomatoes are busy turning into tomato juice. Apples, do we have apples over here? Now, I've said current production, take above 200. And it should be on... Well, there's apples there. Ah, they've brought some apples over now. We got 1,500 kilos of apples. And we've got tomato juice as well. I think we're... Oh, look. We're getting that whole lag thing again. But that is because of the ploughing. So, I've got 3 ploughs running at once. Once these... Well, I'm going to move... As soon as that one there is done, it's going to move over into that field. And then once the ploughing is done, it shouldn't be doing that anymore. We shouldn't have that issue any longer. This is a really good thing. I'll be really pleased about that. We've got loads of tomatoes have been harvested. What was the next thing that I wanted to do? I've got things turning up. I've got machines. Yep, all our machines are here. So let's just slow that back down again. And I want to go to there. Right, so sowing. Choose cherry saplings, machines, autofill. And here we go. So I've got 2 people working on it for 265. Okay, that looks good. That looks like a good little combination. So we'll send that one off out. Okay. And then this field over here... Do we have the seed yet? Choose. Yes, the pumpkin seed has arrived, so we can go machines. Auto. I don't have the tractor for the job. I need another tractor. For that matter, I may not even have a tractor driver. Don't think I will have a spare tractor driver for this job. It's a little bit unfortunate. But, I mean, we've got that. That one's working. These are working up. Let's speed this up a bit. There's as much as we can do. We don't have a spare tractor driver at the moment. We got to, strawberries are being harvested. We got lots of strawberries being harvested. We're going to have to start keeping an eye on where the strawberries, what the situation with the strawberries is. Now, strawberries are only coming in from here. There are none in that one. And this one over here has got 250 kilos. So we don't have a lot of strawberries kicking around at the moment. I've got 8 tons of tomatoes there. A couple of strawberry... Oh, actually, click on strawberry units. The strawberry seedlings there. I want to sell those. Strawberries. Must be... Where is the strawberry seedlings? I seen strawberry... There we go. Strawberry seedling and sell. Just 2. There, that was all we had, just 2. 2 tons of strawberries over there, plus another 700 kilos of tomatoes. The tomatoes are fine. We don't mind about the tomatoes. This one is almost finished, and then we'll have another tractor driver available. Let's see how our orchard planter is getting on. Let's just slow this down a little bit. And we'll zoom in, and we will take a look at our wonderful... Look at him. Look at him. I'm very pleased with this fella. We got our new tractor. There it is. And we've got these guys going as well. So let him come back over this side. And there we have our new orchard planter. And yes, this is your screenshot for the day. You know I always do this. You know I always do this. So there we go. There is the screenshot for the day. That tractor looks very bizarre, doesn't it? Very sort of strange, short, squat. But it's got to be, because it's got to fit under the trees, isn't it? Okay, we'll let him carry on over there. He's got a lot of work to do, so he doesn't want us interfering. And the strawberries there, we don't have a lot left on that field, and that one is almost done as well, which means that we should have a tractor driver available very soon. I've got 1 tractor driver available up here. This one is now done, so I can go to that one, and hang on a minute. Why is that only half ploughed? It's all cultivated and half ploughed. I'm a bit concerned about that. We may have to re-plough that field. Let me go to... Let's plough this field a minute. Here, autofill. Elizabeth can go out and do that field there. And that one down there is almost done. As soon as it is, we're going to get some planting done. You know, we can look at the market for this. If we go to here on the market, does it say what the... Oh, growth time. Yes, it does say the growth time. So we decide cucumber growth time is 78 days. Pumpkins are 90 days. So yeah, we do want to plant the pumpkins first. So just speed that up a little bit. He's almost done over there, which means that we'll be able to go to this one and we can get him planting. So I just need to watch that field there. As soon as he goes and parks up, I'll have a spare tractor driver that I can use. Go on, turn around. There he goes. He's going over this way. He's going to park his tractor up right there, and he's going to scurry off into the house. That one's now done, so I can come to this field down here. Let's just slow that down a little bit. I can come to this field down here, and I can go sowing, and I can choose pumpkin seeds like that. Machines, autofill. Allegra is going to bring the precision seeder out, and she's going to plant the pumpkins in that field right there. And she's going to do a wonderful job of it too. Cultivation is almost finished in here, and then we can plant the last of the tomatoes in that greenhouse there. You're carrying on quite nicely. This one here is almost done. We've just got them training finished. Just pause this a second. I want the training to be going through as fast as possible now. This is like an important thing to do. 8,000. Let's just do. We'll just work from the top, I think. We'll see. Reduce the probability of fungi occurring by 10%. Diseases by 10%. Faster reproduction of cows, sheep, and goats. Now, that would be a really good one. That takes 60 days. But it's the ones that enable me to use the bigger, larger harvest by 10%. Look at all these extra things that we suddenly got. Faster reproduction. Increased rate of production by 10%. Increased storage capacity by 10%. Does this mean that I've now unlocked all of the big buildings for the animals? Training required. Workshop for breeders, cows, sheep, and goats. Let's go to look at that one. Workshop for rabbit breeders. Just faster reproduction. Prevention of animal diseases. Prevention. Workshop for breeders of cows, sheep, and goats. Faster reproduction of cows, sheep, and goats. Industrial manner. So it is that one that I need, isn't it? Breeders. Yes. That's the one that I've got to train. There. So we get that one started, and then we unlock these. And I've also got to do the workshop for poultry management. Yeah, we got a bit of training that we need to do to get those big buildings. But that's our next aim, is to get those unlocked. So now we can go to... Actually, let's speed this up a little bit. People there are just filling in the last of stuff into the trailer. He's going to go and tip. Where's he going to tip? There it is. We've got 6.5 tons of strawberries. So we've got another field finished as soon as they've gone over there. So look in the warehouse. We got 2.5 tons of strawberries in there. And this one has got 600 kilos. That has got 4,000 kilos of frozen strawberries. 6,000... Yeah, so we got 6 tons of frozen strawberries in there. All the other frozen strawberries that we picked up, looks like they've put them 31 tons of strawberries were harvested. But it looks like they've all gone and been processed already. They can't have done. Where have they been? Where have they put them? I got frozen strawberries there. I got 6 tons of strawberries there. I got just lost 4 tons of them there. Ton of those. There's 2 tons of strawberries there, and this one has got 4 tons there. I guess that... How much frozen strawberry? We've got 4 tons there. We've got... We don't have any anywhere. What have we got up there? We got any in this one? This one, does it have any frozen strawberries? There's no frozen strawberries up there. So I got 4 tons of frozen strawberries in that one there. I need to slow that down a minute. So I'm looking for the missing strawberries. Where are they all gone? Nope, they're not in there. I don't know where they are. I'm not auto-selling strawberries, am I? No. No, I'm not auto-selling them. I know that I'm not. I'm not entirely certain where our strawberries have all just disappeared to, but apparently we got 30 tons of strawberries, so I'm not quite sure what's happening with there. Ploughing is coming along very, very nicely. That is done, and that is done. Now, this one here, it's not registering properly that it's ploughed. It is cultivated, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to run the plough over that field again. Excuse me. If I run a plough over that field again, it should then be fine. We shouldn't have any issues. So we'll bring this one back down. I got that one being planted. This one here, we could do with planting this one as well. Cucumber seeds, and then we go to machines, and I need the precision seeder for that one. I need that seeder down there. So this field here, this one could do with some fertility. So we're going to go to here, and we're going to spray some more liquid manure on there. Okay, so we'll go like that. Carl is going to come out and do that field. This field here, this one needs to be cultivated. So we're going to get somebody out there to do that. Ellis is going to come along and do that job. And wasn't Ellis doing this one? This field is done. 285 days left. Soil moisture is at that point. But yeah, so we've got just under a year before that has finished growing. So we're not going to have cherries anytime soon. Cherries is going to be a little while. Ooh, I tell you what we do need to do is we need to get this one here done. We need to get this planted. So we want to choose, I'm going to put buckwheat in there by 5 kilos. And then this field here, I'm going to put in the colza. So I will choose this one, and I want some colza. Where is colza? Colza? There it is. I want to buy in 2 kilos of colza for that one. I'm gonna put colza in this one as well. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to put buckwheat in this one this time. I think we did something different last time, but it doesn't really matter. Buckwheat right there. Buy 3 kilos for that field as well. So we're going to go buckwheat, and colza right in there. This one we could do with putting a bit of water on there. So I'm actually going to water this with hand tools. I'm going to get people to come in and do this. It doesn't take them very long, but what I do need to do is make sure that I don't have any of my tractor drivers doing that. Madison, you can come out, and the others, they can go. Right, except you lot go in there and water that field. There is a well, there's that irrigation system over there, but I don't think I've got a well anywhere closer. I should put one down here. It makes it easier. There is a well over there, and then we've got that one over there, which does reach the field. So probably be alright. We can probably just use that one. Now, yeah, like I said, I can't do this one because Allegra is busy using that one. We've got this field here is being... Oh no, the cultivator is moving up to this field up here. I've got 2 plows running. Cultivator's moving up there. I need to cultivate this field. Have I got a tractor driver left? I do, and I've got a cultivator as well, so we can get that one going over there. This one here, we've got manure on its way out. Let's speed things up a bit. We can get that one done. So we're going to put cereals all the way through these fields once again. Up through here. We'll go for kind of a similar mix to what we had last time. I'm curious now what we've got in the way of cereals left. We've got 60,000. They keep... Oh no, this one here, the colza, 55 tons. That only keeps for another month. The others keep for a lot longer. So the colza I think we'll get rid of that. We don't turn that into flour anyway. The lupine... Hang on, right. So we got wheat, rye, and corn going in there. Which means that the oats, the lupine, and the colza we can get rid of. And do something else with. Where is the corn? Where did the corn get put then? That must have been put somewhere else. It wasn't put in there. It wasn't stored in there. That one. There's the corn. So we got the corn over there. I'm going to sell all of the, well, most of the lupine. I'm going to leave like 500 kilos, I think. So we go into here and we go to sell. Like this. And we don't want lupine seed. No, we want just, I'm buying right now. Sell. Right. Rye. Oats. Hang on a minute. I got to see what the flours are again. Wheat, rye, and corn. So oats we can sell. Yeah. Oats, colza, and lupine is the ones that we want to sell. Go back into here. Click on sell. Oats we want to sell. And if I do that, I've got 45,000 kilos. So 45 tons of oats. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell 44,500 for 81,000. And then the rest of it, the last little bit, we'll leave there, and that'll be used for the animals. And then the colza, I'm actually... Oh, right. Tomatoes, they've... Well, they've got a little while to go. Let's slow that down a minute, because we've got some stuff ready to harvest. Actually, let's pause this a second, because we've got stuff ready to harvest. Lupine here. Now, price has gone way down for lupine. 20th of the 6th. We can hold on to the lupine until the price goes back up again. I think that'd be alright. Colza is the one that we do need to sell. The price is dropping on this. I think I probably should have sold that a bit sooner. This one here, if I take all of it, I'm just going to sell the whole lot. I'm going to sell all of the colza because I've only got a month left. Sell that lot. And then the pigs, what do they take? Allowed food. Pigs don't take, they take lupine. So who has the colza? Chickens don't. Cows, allowed food, colza. Cows is the only ones that take colza. And I don't actually have... I got it on auto-manage. So they should auto-manage that. Allowed food for the chickens. No, they're not allowed it. So literally the... Oh no, what about... I didn't check the sheep. Are they allowed colza? No, they are not. So cows are the only ones that take the colza. So I don't actually need to worry about having colza on site. It's not going to be something that we need to concern ourselves with. We don't have any kind of oil press factory in order to run that. So we can leave that. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Right. In which case, let's carry things on again. Let's just go and harvest some of these. Let's autofill you. And the next one, we will autofill you as well. There we go. Our raspberries are fully watered. The strawberries, let's water those as well with people. And we'll scroll down again and make sure we've got no tractor drivers in this mix. We'll get rid of that one and accept. They did a good job of watering the last field, so they get to do it again. They're that lucky. They're just that lucky. This has got to be tomatoes down here. So let's see. We need to order in 62 units of tomato seedlings to do that last greenhouse down there. This one, we also need some moisture in here. Now, this one I'm actually going to water with a machine. I'm going to get Carl to come down and do that. That field there is doing great. What's this? I have a field of raspberries ready to have... We're going to have to wait for that. We're going to have to wait until the watering is done on there. Can't do anything to this field. This field here is actually ready to plant. So we go to sowing, and we go to choose, and now we need to start ordering in some seeds and stuff. We're going to want... No, I don't remember which fields I did with which. I'm going to put corn in this field here. This first one here is going to be corn. So we're going to buy in some corn seed there. And this one here, I can't do anything because people are working on it. I can't do anything with that one. I can't do anything with that one. Yeah, I'm going to have to cultivate that field again. Right, this one... Nope, that one is... Ploughing in progress. Well, she's almost finished doing the ploughing on that field. This field is finished up here. So I'm just going to go planting a minute, and I'm going to order some... I got corn ordered. I'm going to order some wheat seed. Buy in 238 kilos there. And we need to get that field cultivated. I don't have a cultivator. Right. Okay, well, if we don't have a cultivator, we don't have a cultivator. This, we're waiting on a seed drill. Well, the seed drill to be filled from there. I think we're going to need to hire some more employees, because we've got to get these fields over here planted, and the seeds should have turned up for those by now. So let's get some more 4s and 5s. Here we go. And a 5, a 5, and another. And there. And what else are we wanting? Is there any more? We got that. There's a, that was a Brian Newman, I think. And then we got a Jaden Cook. And we've got an Ira, I think it's Ira Turner. And then a 4, and then a, wow, look at all the 4s coming in. This is good. This is what we want. Lots and lots of 4s. And another lot. Let's do this again. Go like that. And 0 of 5. Why would I want a 0 of 5? That's no good. I'm reluctant to hire 4 of 5. The only reason I do is because there isn't like a way to sort it so that you can just have all the 5 of 5s right at the top and then just keep rehiring them like that. So no, we go down through the list like this and we pick out the 4 out of 5 and the 5 out of 5 so that we have at least some reasonable quality employees. Now, that watering is still going. I'm going to have to wait until the watering is finished, I think. Unless I hire like a whole load of people. If there's like loads and loads of people that I can hire, maybe we'll be able to get all of these jobs going at once. You get a load more employees stashed into our houses a minute. That ought to do for a minute. Now, we've got a whole load more stuff that we've got to harvest. So we go to this greenhouse and we will autofill and get those going. And then we'll do that one and get those going. These factories that we've got do seem to be processing the fruit okay at the moment. So we'll hope that they can keep doing this. We're going to check our fruit situation before I speed anything up again. We're going to check our fruit situation. See how we're doing with all the different fruit. Go there and autofill that one. And then finally we've got the field of raspberries up here. Now I got loads of people, so I'm hoping that we got enough. I'm hoping we have enough. We do, we have enough. We can fill the entire quota. Except, so there, we've got raspberries being done over there. So let's look in the greenhouse. We've got 700 kilos of tomatoes over there still to go. We've got 2 tons of strawberries. They've got a month to go before they're expired. Cherry saplings, they've got 245 units left. Again, they've really over-ordered on the cherry saplings, which is a little bit of a nuisance. We've got 700 kilos of strawberries, and we've got another 8 tons of tomatoes over there. So tomatoes, they're running through the tomatoes quickly. Apples, I haven't ordered anything else in at the moment. But I've got 173 kilos of apples in here. So I'm going to let them just produce a few more. And then once that's done, I'm hoping that they'll spend their time. I'm going to sort of work on this and look and see if we can confirm that they do indeed spend most of their time. Oh, hang on. We've got some issues. Autofill is probably my apple orchard that needs the water. Let's go there, and then that one. It is. I keep forgetting about the apples. These apples up here, I keep forgetting about these. Let's get rid of the tractor drivers in here. Oh dear, we really don't have enough people at the moment. Right. As we don't have enough people, what we'll do is we'll go over this way. I've got 12 people in there. 24, 24, 24. This down here, 24, 19. Okay, we're just about full of everybody now. Just about full of everybody. I've used all the different people that I've got, and they're all doing work. So I'm not going to have much room for hiring extra people, but a few extra people just to go and help water that orchard would probably be a good idea. And then once they've done some watering over here, then we can get these 3 fields here planted. And I'm thinking we're probably going to want a few more temporary employee, like, places, homes, things. Autofill. Right. Get rid of these tractor drivers. I do not want the tractor drivers helping out with this work. Except. Right. Go and water that field. You're going to do a grand job. I have complete and total faith in you. Everybody else is working hard. Now, this field down here is actually done. We don't need to do anything to it. So this field here, if I can get it to select, I need to plant this one. We're going to get the cucumbers going in here, aren't we? So we want to go cucumber seed in there, and then machines, and autofill. There is the precision seeder. So we can fill that field there. This one here is done. I don't need to worry about that field. This one needs some muck spreading done. So we'll go here, and it's going to be solid manure. We don't have anything else. use up about a ton in there. This field here now needs to be cultivated. So we go there, machines, autofill with the cultivator, and then we do the same with this one. Machine and autofill with another cultivator. This one here needs to be spread with manure. We don't have any, but what I do have, I've ordered in some seeds, haven't I? I got wheat and I got corn seed. I just wonder if I should do like a big harvest of buckwheat. I don't think I will, but I will do a big harvest of colza. So we'll buy in some of those, and I'm going to do another order here. We go through and we like order up the other seeds that we want. So we want some rye, and I want some, what else do I want? Oats. I haven't ordered any oats yet. Where's the oats? You know, we haven't done any sorghum. I've no idea what sorghum is. There, we'll buy those, and then I'm also going to, this time, instead of doing lupine, I'm going to do sorghum. Know what this stuff is. Buy 8 kilos of sorghum. We'll see. I don't know if I've got enough stuff here, but we'll soon find out. So there, I can go into that field. Have I got any employees here at the moment? I do. I've got some available. So go to that one, and then we can fill that one. I don't think we'll get any more greenhouses than we've got at the moment, because we're sort of, right, I feel that we're kind of, you know, we're pushing it for entertainment value with the sheer quantity of greenhouses that we have here. Let's have a look. Right, I've used up all of the apples that I had in here. So whether it's going to be able to... I don't think it's going to be able to, like, push out that lot there. Some strawberries. It's working on that. It's now stopped completely because I don't have any more. So we'll come back to that and we'll have a look at it in a minute. In here, we've got tomatoes, 700 kilos, and then we've got 2,000 kilos of strawberries. That's about all we got. This one has loads more tomatoes and some strawberries. So we really want this one to start pumping through those tomatoes. I'm just waiting a little bit because I want to see, where is this one go? What is this one even? I'm sure that vehicle there is going over this way and it's going to deliver something really good. Don't want to do that. Oh no, it's delivered to this one. It's delivered to this warehouse. We've got, oh, it's picking up stuff. I see. At least that's what I'm thinking it's doing. Oh no, it's delivering to this one over here. So it's either taken, I think it's taken frozen strawberries and has put them in storage. So it's coming back over this way. Is it going to be delivering any more strawberries? Got that. It's got the little symbol there. The little symbol. It's coming in. It's coming in. And it stopped its... I was going to say, is it just delivered frozen strawberries? But I don't think it has. It's the current production finished. Right, so that's actually doing really good with all of that. We have got raspberries now that we need to do, so I need to put that one on for raspberries, and this one over here I also need to engage for raspberries, and we'll see how they cope. Now, this one over here should have, fairly soon, some tomatoes. It should have more tomatoes being delivered. Soil moisture here. They've finished watering that field, so we've got plenty of people spare, which means that we can go sowing on here. Now, this one I was going to do buckwheat. If I can find the buckwheat seeds, there we go. And I'll autofill that like that. And then this one here, I want colza. So if I go to there, and I'm going to have to order more colza, I think. Where is the colza? It's got to be here somewhere there. 34 kilos. I am going to have to order some more, I think, because of what I did. I ordered in the other field as well. So I go to this one. This was going to be colza as well, wasn't it? So choose, and where's the colza? There it is. Right, so we want that one. Autofill. Accept. Right, those are on their way. I could actually... Oh, I got another harvest down here. I'll set that one going a minute. Like that. And I'll speed things up a little bit. We're getting a little bit of lag. I think it might just be the number of people that we got running around at the moment. That field is done. And that field there is planting in progress. This field here is waiting for a planter, so I can go there, and I think I was just going to dump wheat in that. No, I was going to put corn in that field. I'm going to go for corn in that field. I remember choosing corn to go in. No, I don't want to do that either. I want to go and come out of there, and I want to go to this field. this field, this option, and then I want to go corn and seed. That's what I wanted. Machines, autofill. I need the precision seeder for that one. Okay, so I can't plant corn in that field, in which case I'll plant something else in that field for a minute. I will go to, let's put wheat in there. Why not? I don't remember what I put in there last year, so we'll put something else in. Seed drill. Carl is going to go and plant 239 kilos of wheat seed in that field. That one is being done. I got another one there for harvest. And if I go to autofill, accept. Right, how are we doing here? We got raspberries. We should have raspberries being... Yes, we got raspberries being processed in there. And this one also has... This has nothing. 27 tons of raspberries have been picked. Let's have a look. I've got 5 tons in there. That one over there, we've got no tons at all. This one is empty. This one has 5 tons. This one over here has none. That one has none. And that one over there has none. So, they're around here somewhere. 5 tons in there. They seem to be spread out a bit. Maybe that one's having them delivered somewhere. I'm not really sure. And then I've got... They seem to be disappearing. They do seem to be a little bit limited. Let's go up to here. Maybe they're in here. We've got apples up there. Nope, they're not in there either. But the tomato seedlings... Oh, hang on. Did I not plant those yet? I didn't. I got those to plant. Let's just slow that down a minute. And we go into here. Choose tomato seedlings. Autofill. You can plant up the last of the tomato seedlings. I've got a harvest there that I need to get started. Like that. And how are we doing over on this one? The apple juice is here, but they don't have any... Oh, they do have apples. I've got apples right there. So we're processing some more apples, as well as a whole load of tomatoes that we've got. How many apples have we got left? That's what I can look at. If I go to overview of warehouses, we'll worry about there. Apple 200 kilos. It's showing the separate groups of them. I've only got 200 kilos of apples left, so they're now using up the last of the apples that I had there. And oh, I know what it was. Somebody suggested that when I go to trade, if I set a number, like here, I've got 200 kilos of apples and I'm not trading them. If I go here and I set this to a negative number, will they keep buying stuff in? So let's go minus. It doesn't allow me to do a minus number. I can do 1 like that, but I cannot put a negative number in there. It's not letting me do it, so I'm not going to trade those. Yeah, so it was a good idea. It was an excellent idea. Set that to a negative number, but apparently it doesn't actually work. So that one's going, and then we can go into here, and we can autofill, and we can get that one going. And I've just about run out of time for today's episode, so we will continue this on in tomorrow's episode. We've got the rest of our planting to do, and we're going to have to get a move on. We've still got quite a lot of different jobs that we need to get done up here. I'm not going to set any more going now, because it does sometimes mess them up in between episodes, doesn't it? But yeah, we've got a lot of stuff that we want to get finished, and hopefully everything will work, and then we can keep going with all of this, and we can keep having an absolute fortune in everything. So this one is producing quite nicely. For every 200 kilos of raspberries, we get 250 kilos of frozen raspberries coming out, which means that we're adding an awful lot of water to these raspberries before we freeze them, which is probably not the most honest way that we could be dealing with this. I gotta be honest. It does feel a bit like we're pulling a bit of a fast one here. I do feel that maybe, just maybe, we're pulling a bit of a fast one. Now, tomato juice, I think I'm auto-selling tomato juice. I think that's what I was doing, because, yeah, there's no more down here. So I believe tomato juice, I've got that on auto-sell, and we're up to 1.3 million. I don't remember having that much money. We must be doing pretty well. Strawberries, we've got 700 kilos there. Oh, we got another 2 ton over there. So we're getting through. It does look like these 2 big fruit factories are able to process the majority of the fruit that we got coming in. I am a little bit cautious, because, you know, obviously we could still get a load of raspberries and stuff that we're not able to process properly. Got 5 tons there. 14th of the 6th they got to last to. There's none there. There's none there. This one down here has got 3.5 tons of raspberries. And over here we've got none at all. Yeah, none. But we do have cherry saplings, and I'm going to sell those. That's going to be the last thing that we do before we go. So if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And I will sell those strawberries there. If I go 2 tons, the one thing I don't like is that it doesn't let you choose which stack you sell. Look, see, I've still got 700 kilos of strawberries left, and it's not letting me choose to sell those which are the ones that are going bad. So yeah, I really don't like that it doesn't let me do that. So I'm going to go back in there and I'm going to go 745 and I'll sell. Right, it does look like I've sold a stack that time. It looks like I have, because I've got a stack of raspberries there, 14th. Raspberries there. Tomatoes are 30th of the 5th. I got 500 kilos. It actually looks like all of the strawberries have just gone. So I might just need to do that every now and then. Go through and sell all of the available strawberries. Now, we do have the cherry saplings. I want to sell all of those. So get rid of all of them. There's another 4,000 refund. And we're going to have to think about the insecticides and stuff like that as well, aren't we? We're going to make sure that we've got plenty in stock. We'll order that at the beginning of the next episode. So, yep, that's all we got time for. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.